a broken down carriage came into life on the run, found on the doorstep of a nearby orphanage. No one saw, no one saw. You'll never know him, he is the forgotten. His name is a word undone. You'll never know him, he is the forgotten. No one's son, no one's son. She had been born there in Saint Bernadette's, like brother and sister they were. Out of the two, she was always the strongest. No one's daughter, no one's daughter. You'll never know her, she is the forgotten. In the ocean, a drop of water. You'll never know her, she is the forgotten. No one's daughter, no one's You'll never know them, they are the forgotten. In the ocean, a drop of water. You'll never know them, they are the forgotten. No one's daughter, no one's son, no one's children. They are the forgotten ones. I've been running from myself so long. I've been running from my heart. Things have never been the same since you packed your bags and played your cards. Summer felt like autumn with the sun so bright and cold, but snow began to fall and there's a light. Searching courage to get up again in an armful of a friend. Between walls we both know oh so well. Now's the time he stops pretend. La 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 la, I'm smiling, what is happening? La 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 la. Oh my God, there's my light, dressed every day. His well-known eyes makes me, oh my God, how come I've never felt like this until his kiss singing
Oh my god. Hey, there you are. How's it going? I'm here too. Makes me, oh my god. How's it going, Zeke? Oh my god. I love this fucking song. I don't even know why. I just love it so much. For years, I've loved this song. Like, one of the first songs I ever found on Epidemic Sounds, and I've just had it ever since. Weird how a song can consistently be enjoyable. To me, anyways. I change my musical taste all the time. How's it going, boss? How's it going, GS? Ooh, on YouTube this time. How bold. Good afternoon. Well, it's still 8 a.m. for me, so it is morning, in fact. Oh my god. Is it gonna be a long day? Why is that? Twitch Mobile does suck. I know, right? No, for sure. I don't use any of the Twitch apps because they have never worked correctly for me, so. Stream and D&D? Yeah, I get that. Why don't we just butt them all into one? And I can just stream the D&D. That sounds fun. Probably not that. Oh man, there's still stuff. There's still stuff I need to do? Forgot about that. Get some water. Refill my coffee. That's okay. I can just talk to you guys while I do that because of my new and awesome wireless headphones. What do you mean not stream appropriate? You know, all of my videos and streams are labeled 18 plus. I do not allow children. Like, it's not adult content, but also I don't want kids here, so I can curse and talk about drugs. So, like, yeah. Oh, I know. That's okay, though. You guys aren't, like, homophobic or hate speechers, and that's the big one, you know? That's the big one. Now, there's a lot of things that are whatever. I won't deal with homophobia, hate speech, or really hate of any kind. I don't want it in my life, you know? As if I'm the only one that makes it weird. Yeah, I get that. I make it weird so much. I'm allowed to because I'm the DM, but sure. God, I am vibing this morning. I am all dancing and stuff. This music slaps. I mean, I know I picked it, but still, I enjoy it as well. Yeah, I am muted. Isn't that a bitch when that happens? Thank you for pointing it out. Because I would have sat here talking at you for a while. Just like... You know what I mean? Oh my god, I need to trim my beard and get a haircut. I'm so Grizzly Adams. I'm all Duck Dynasty in this piece. Look at that, how much beard I have now. So much. It's all got gray in it and stuff. Look at that. Gray and red. All in the same beard. Let's just grab some of this. Nailed it. Let's see. Let's get something fancy going on. This is how you do it right here. You know what I mean? This is how I get set up for YouTube shorts. I do this. I'm like, hey, how's it going? Just put that right down here. You like it? Makes me look like Discount Superman? Not at all. It's a nice little curly cue. That's so weird. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Get that out of here. Yes, the silence is a feature, not a bug. Also, I just ripped off my headphones without muting it first, and I bet that sounded great. Just a big... I don't know what I'm going to do today. I was thinking about doing some D&D homebrew stuff. I did make a lot of stuff for like Halloween and junk. I released some of it on Patreon, but I still have a bunch that I just haven't even edited yet. Homebrew? Oh, what the heck? Homebrewery. There we go. Let's see. I bet the display capture would work just fine. I don't have anything weird on there. Let's see. Boop. 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 Did it work? Oh, it wants my cam up there and stuff. No, I don't want that. Gross. What about this? Oh, there it is. I got the things at the top at least. Properties, refresh. Thank you. Thank you. Let's redo the music, because I think that was the last song on the intro. What kind of music are we looking for? Oh, let's try this. Let's do this for a bit. That's vibes. Ooh. What do you mean I have homebrew stuff? You know I have so much homebrew stuff. Are you fucking with me right now? You're fucking with me, right? This is just my adventure. Oh man, this music is vibes. That's the one that I kickstarted. The Call Macabre. I think I'm gonna change it officially from The Call Macabre to, from The Awakening or Reawakening, whatever the hell I called it before. I'm gonna call it The Call Macabre. You're a goddamn liar, boss. I prefer to only play strict vanilla rules as written. Well then these 13th level spells would not interest you? Is that what you're saying? These augmentations and mutations I have here? These are published. Let's go down to the secret stuff. Oh, I just released this new NPC yesterday. I did release this on Patreon, I think. It's an NPC, and it comes with its own subclass. So it's the Ice Fisher Ranger, which I think is pretty neat. I just need to know a cool thing I get for my birthday. You get to make a birthday wish, right? It's not as powerful as a real wish, but you know, it goes a ways. Feels fair, you know? Is that Leora? I named it. I still don't remember. That's a sweet beard, right? Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, she lives in a frozen land of death. So if she could grow a beard, yeah, obviously she's gonna do it. Also, dwarven traits do not carry over whenever they breed with other humanoids. So you could be half dwarf and no one would ever know it. Isn't that weird? Dwarves in canon lore, dwarves actually have a problem where they're breeding themselves out of existence, because anytime they mix breed with anybody, they come out as that race, not dwarf. Which I think is funny. Orcs have a lot of the same thing. Like if a dwarf and a human have a baby, it just comes out as a human. Also, I think that if a dwarf and an elf have a baby, it comes out as a human. Because that just makes sense. No, but I do really like the beard. And she has a very handsome beard. It's like not too much, you know? It's just like it keeps frostbite from accumulating on the bottom of the chin. Dwelf? Elarf? No, stop it. Dwelf was like a old D&D thing. But then everyone realized when you mix a dwarf and an elf together, you just get the shittier version of both, which is a human. Right? Am I wrong? If you stripped all the cool stuff from a dwarf and an elf and kind of mixed them together to be a medium height, you just get a human. What do you mean they get a feat? Oh, they like if you're a dwelf, you start with a feat? I mean, that makes sense. Probably going to be doing a lot of cold themed stuff. I did narwhals, which I just have the regular narwhal stat block, which I don't know if that's a thing in D&D or not, but I did the ancient sea titan narwhal. Look at this fucking bad boy. Can you imagine this guy swimming upside down toward your ship? This big ass spike just comes out of the water and fucking slam. Oh, that sounds great. I love the idea that some process this narwhal has purposefully done, or maybe just growing old, has moved the tusk down onto its chin like a up goatee. I just think it's neat. Also, it's a siege creature, so it does double damage to objects and structures, so it will mess up a boat real quick. It gets lair actions, except for its lair is just the ocean. So it can make a whirlpool, tidal wave, underwater trimmer, all the good stuff. Hold breath. I thought about taking that out, but like I think it would have to surface every so often. Maybe it breathes through its tusk. little hole in the end of its tusk it can breathe through. I love that. The tiny little tip of a tusk pops out of the water, gets some air, and it goes back down. The zombie narwhal, I'm very proud of. It has undead fortitude and some other stuff, unless you hit it with radiant damage, and that completely negates the undead fortitude. But also, it has a thing where it makes undead marine skitters, right? So, let me think. The curse is that if you get hit... let me just read it. Blah, blah, blah. If the target is a creature, it must make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or contract a disease. Until the disease is cured, the target can't regain hit points except by magical means, and the target's hit point maximum is decreased by 3, 1d6, every 24 hours. If the target's hit point maximum drops to 0 as a result of this disease, the target dies and raises 24 hours later as an undead marine skitter, unless it is restored to life or its body is destroyed. Which I think is neat. What categories am I on Twitch? I just realized. I need to go and look and see. Oh my god, I need to pause all these. It's probably draining my stream speed so much. Just chatting. Let's switch it to D&D. Hello? Are you okay? Oh, that's weird. That's not the right one. There it is. Dungeons and Dragons is homebrew. Man, YouTube is not the best place to do all these categories and stuff. It's so tedious and weird. Public. Entertainment. Oh, gaming. Dungeons and Dragons. 10 different Dungeons and Dragons, and none of them are in fact the one I'm looking for. That's funny. Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance, Dungeons and Dragons Online. Okay. Dungeons and Dragons Order of the Griffin, Cloud Mountains, Heroes of the Lance, Warriors of the Ethereal Sun. Son of a bitch, there's no just Dungeons and Dragons? Hello? Wow, that sucks. Dungeons and Dragons Collection. Let's just do that. Let's see. Dungeons and Dragons Collection. Alright. It's so weird that I can't just click D&D. I guess because games, they're talking about video games specifically. I wonder if there's a TTRPG category. We're collecting all the dungeons and all the dragons. Obviously. Anyways, undead marine skitters. Druidic narwhal. Now, I'm very excited about this one, right? Because it's actually a druid that has been permanently wild-shaped into a narwhal. So the trade-off is that they have their spellcasting abilities. And they can cast Awaken once per week. Which I think is neat. So you have awakened marine minions, but these can be flavored as whatever you want. They can be dolphins or squids or whatever. But I just have them as a marine minion stat block so they can do their own thing. The big thing is that this guy can do this to water. He basically just like conjures little water elementals to protect him. And they have a thing where as a reaction, when the druidic narwhal is targeted by an attack or harmful spell, the minion can grant it a +2 AC to its saving throw, and pretty much it just jumps in front of the blow, right? So if that were to negate the hit, then the creature takes it instead, and I think that's neat. It can form the water into simple shapes and animate it. The animated water has the stats of a water elemental, but lasts only 1 round. It can change the water opacity, making it clear or murky. I love that. I love the narwhal. I mean, I just had so much fun making this for no reason. What are we looking at next? I have my D1000 magic table, my wild magic table. I have a Halloween one-shot that I made. Some magic items for Halloween. I have an entire adventure that I made for this icy setting. I suppose we could look at some of your stuff if you have homebrew. That is a thing I could probably do in like look at it and understand what's good and what's bad, and it's like a skill I have. I have the Taxman. Is that the right Taxman? Oh, this one's the correct one, isn't it? Let's see. This song is not what I'm going for. Let's just wait. Let's go to let's do the fake 80s playlist. I really like the fake 80s one. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna repeat everything. There we go. Yeah, that feels very fake 80s. We need to see Sarah. That's not actually Sarah. It's a sword. Oh no, this is the sidekick stat block. So Sarah is from my Crown of Candy game, Saturday morning, and she is an NPC that is like a romance interest for one of my players. And she became like a companion character, so now one of them is running her as a sidekick. I'm very excited about it. But it started out as a sword. Sarah's sword. Did I make Sarah's sword at some point? Nope. Do you guys have Sarah's sword in your game? I just thought about. It might be a thing. Anyways, I homebrewed a ring. Oh yeah, I get that. No, that happens all the time where it doesn't apply the bonus correctly, so you kind of have to fix it in some way or another. That's true. Wild Magic Rogue. Veteran Captain. So I made the Taxman, and then I made a patron for it, so you could kind of be this subclass. Although I don't know how much I want that to be a thing. But the Taxman has a thing where they can hit you with Eldritch Blast, and instead of doing force damage, they do gold damage. So they take away from the gold you have on you. 2d10 at a time. I don't know if you've ever taken gold from low-level players, but they start losing their shit. You can literally kill one of them, and they're going to care less than stealing their gold. And I love the idea that they don't keep the gold on them. It is teleported to another place, you know? Like it is immediately transported to their patron. I just think that's neat. Comprehensive guide to traps. This one just says cursed. That's not good. Leprechauns are the same way about their gold. Yeah, that's true. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. I don't know what that means. Gotta be honest. SCP eyes only. There was one I made recently. There's a actual play that I watch where they're like, oh, if you're a patron, you can send in items and stuff for us to use. And I was like, oh, I'm sending this. So it's the Prism of Fates. How's the music volume compared to my volume? It's good? Okay, cool. So first off, you get 2 random beneficial properties. Well, let's start off correctly. This prism, or the Prism of Fate, is a small, multicolored crystal, no larger than a fist. No larger than a fist that refracts light. Jeez, what's wrong with me today? Refracts light in hues that don't exist. The crystal pulses softly in the hand of anyone who holds it, as if it contains the heartbeat of an otherworldly creature. I need to get better at public reading, jeez. It gets 2 minor beneficial properties, 1 major beneficial property, 1 minor detrimental property. Reality Warp. While holding the prism, you can use your action to activate it, causing reality to twist and reshape around you. Roll a d20, consult the Reality Warp effect table to determine what happens. Once used, the prism can't be used again until it's bathed in the light of magic. I'm very proud of that. Because what does that even mean? Can I cast Dancing Light and make it work again? Or do I need a specific magic? And that's like a DM interpretation, you know? Kind of makes it restricted in a way that the DM can be like, oh, that light wasn't magic enough, I'm sorry. Unpredictable. The prism is capricious by nature. Anytime a creature tries to use the prism, they must succeed a DC 2 charisma saving throw, or the prism refuses to activate. On a failed save, nothing happens and the action is wasted. So if you roll like a natural 1, it just doesn't work. The prism requires attunement by spending a short rest focusing solely on the crystal. During this time, the user experiences fleeting visions of an alternate reality. I'm very happy with how this turned out. I specifically made it so that I could put it in that, or so hoping that they would put it in their game, and it does weird stuff. On a 1, a portal to a random plane opens for 1 minute. Anyone who steps through the portal is instantly teleported. Oh, I bit the shit out of my tongue. Did you hear that? Anyone who steps through the portal is instantly teleported 1 mile. Roll a d4. 1 is north, 2 is south, 3 is east, 4 is west. Temporal loop. Time rewinds. And all events in the last round are undone. Everyone is aware of the time reversal. Gravity reversal. Gravity reverses within a 30-foot radius around the prism for 13 seconds or until the prism is deactivated. That's neat. What is that, like 2 rounds? Or maybe that's like 2 turns. I don't know. Anyways. 4. Wild Surge. A wild magic surge erupts from the prism user. Roll in the wild magic table. Alright, now we get into the good stuff. Because I made a table for this. Who wants to roll me a D1000? Zeke? You want to roll me a D1000 and we can see what we get? I guess I could go roll it in chat. Whatevs. Let me see. Maybe I should get a chat bot that does dice. You know? Oh, I see somebody. Someone's typing. 321. Let's see. 321. Last one. A colossal enchanted flower blooms at the target point. Its scent granting visions of other realms. Okay. Well, that's wild. Let's see if there's anything good. All the 300s. 358. Wow. The sky at the target point darkens, revealing a portal to a grand haunting realm of endless night. Oh, okay. That's fun and exciting. These are so low! 178? Let's see. I think the lower ones are all based off of, like, the caster themselves. 178. A 10-foot tall flower with a face on its bloom appears at the target point and can communicate. Okay. That's fun and exciting. Oh, wait, that doesn't work. Let's say 723. A malicious ancient book appears at the target point, whispering discouraging words to anyone who tries to read it. Stupid. I haven't edited this. I just made 1,000 different options. A 1,000. Gain a level, gain a feat, make a wish. How's that for wild? Anyways, Fate Exchange. You and another random creature within 30 feet of you swap current hit points. Doesn't that sound fun? Size swap. You and another creature you can see swap sizes, affecting your respective size category. Might not do anything. Never know. This one's just called Friday. Yourself and another creature you can see, chosen by the DM, swap minds until a long rest. That one's pretty freaky. See what I did there? Let's see. Restoration. You emanate a 30-foot pulse that removes conditions, e.g. frightened, paralyzed, stunned, whatever, and restore all hit points to everyone. Also, you were inside a goose. It's true. Skill Shuffle. I don't know if I want to keep this one or not. I might get rid of it. Your skills are randomly rearranged. Roll a d4 for each skill in which you are proficient. On a 1, it is not changed. If not, the new skill is determined by the DM. That way you don't end up with garbage skills. Mass Polymorph. Every creature within 300 feet must succeed a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or be randomly polymorphed, DM's choice, for 10 minutes. And finally, Uncontrolled Chaos. Roll twice more on this table. Both effects happen simultaneously. If this result is rolled again, keep rolling until 2 other effects are determined. Each time this is rolled, roll on the Wild Magic table. Mostly Willow. What are these? Curses. Oh, these are boons and curses. So I have mundane, and then some cooler ones, and then... Wait, are these ones the tiered ones? These are just boons and curses. I don't think they're tiered. Do I have tiered boons? Yes. Wait, are these? Boons of Angel... No, these are themed. Huh. You'd think this one would be it because it says themed boons, but you know. Elemental, Terran, Arcane. Okay. These are all pretty basic. Boon of the Verdant Touch. With a touch, the bearer causes flora to grow, shaping the natural world. It's so vague. I should really add mechanics to a lot of these things. Flying Hands. The Swift Scout Ranger. It's totally just Teemo. God, I have been making so much stuff. The Siren Chronicles, that's a whole adventure setting. The Fae Contract. Prism of shifting realities. Someone requested that I make them a really awesome glaive, and then they left my game, so I just have this really awesome glaive, and I don't know what to do with it now. Oh man, this contract. Ooh, it almost broke me. That's actually better, I think, boss. Because, first of all, it's going to be tedious to reroll all your skills. Secondly, that's kind of your character, right? If they are randomly switched, you're a different person now. And it takes away a lot of, like, agency from your characters, so I might just redo it. It is supposed to be extreme and have a bad thing, though, so that is kind of the idea that one of them is bad, you know? What is happening? I'm all sweating. Is it that hot in here? Be right back, gang. I'm gonna go turn off the heaters and stuff and see what's going on. Let me pop on the BRB screen. Be right back. Hello? No. There you go. Thank you. Okay. Heaters are off. Grab some more coffee. I even grabbed myself a burger. My wife was nice enough to leave me a cheeseburger in the fridge. She knows how I like them already made, so they're weird when I get up. Oh, I got an email. That's neat. I probably shouldn't talk about it, but that's neat. You know, it's a fun thing. Let's see. BRB, can you go away? Thanks, buddy. Alright, let's see this. Whence in the glimmering twilight's glow, two parties do, with intention shown, to set forth terms both far and nigh, beneath the watchful fairy sky. The first, a creature of fey delight, whose home lies in the moonlit night. The second, a mortal soul, you see, seeks to bind a fey decree. How does that? I didn't get it. Anyways, they rhyme. That's the idea. Terms of engagement. Should mortal wish a fey favor true, this binding parchment they must construe. But let them be forewarned in rhyme, Such contrast last beyond moon's prime. For once engaged, there's no release, unless whimsy's challenged, they appease. This is so fucking fey. Oh, I love this. By sun's first light and twilight's glare, the mortal's duty are as they seem, or are not as they seem. They shall twirl thrice and sing a song, in place they feel they don't belong. Gather dewdrops from spider's weave, and dance in shadows in All Hallows' Eve. They shall speak the riddle, never plain, or the contract favor is in vain. That's how you break the contract. Duh. To break free from this fey decree, one must accomplish these tasks all three. Catch a sunbeam in a winter's chill with a jar made of daffodil. Find the echo of a silent scream in a realm of forgotten dreams. Whisper secrets to a stone-deaf snail on the 12th tide of sunless gale. I love this. Once complete to the fey, they must show that they have bested the contract's woes. Penalties for breach. If breach occur, whether willful or stray, the mortal's memory shall fade away, their essence trapped in a crystal vial, to serve the fey without denial. For claims and qualms one must adhere to Prosty's code, both far and near. Prosty? Anyways. In the tongue of cryptic twists and turns, where moon's riddle meets sun's and sojourns, to utter but plainly marks consent's demise. Speak in cadence or face the fey's sly guise. Jesus, this fucking contract. Decipher this clause ere you decree or defeated, lest entangled verses your pleas end. Okay, yeah, I probably read that completely wrong. Inscribed herein, the rules are set. In moon glows and dewdrops wet, this contract in fairy ink is penned, and only by fey law can it be rend. Upon the silent witness of star and tree, both parties agree in fey decree. By signing below, you acknowledge the terms set forth in this fanciful fey covenant. Any attempt to breach said contract without fulfillment of the whimsical disillusions clause will result in consequences most dire, witnessed by the twilight star of the weeping. And there's a whole adventure that goes with it. Oh my god, did I leave the trigger warning that big on purpose? Probably. There's a whole adventure on how you're supposed to break the contract. Like, I have all the stuff that goes with it. I guess I could post it in chat. You guys can check it out. Back to work, friendo. Have a great stream. Hell yeah! Have a good one. Appreciate you being here, GS. Oh, I was like, what are these stat blocks? But then I remembered. My god, it's so much. Why did I do this? Oh god. It's literally pages and pages for no reason. I made this. Why have I done this? Hands of the Lost Mage. I made flying hands because I thought they were silly, and then Swarm of Flying Hands, and then a side quest to find a mage's hand and bring it back to them. Oh, that's silly. Give me a thing. Give me any premise, anything, and I'll funks it up. Let's see. Hello? There it is. Why is it not working? Awesome dagger. What does the awesome dagger do? Just an awesome dagger? Set up parameters. Awesome dagger. A rapier. A staff of stoogery. All right, I like the staff. We're going with that for now. Poke people in the eye. Nyah, nyah, nyah. How's it going, Trix? How are you? Oh, I didn't turn off the BRB. That's funny. The Staff of Stoogery. Let's see. Brand new. The Staff of Stoogery should be able to poke people in the eyes. Didn't flesh it out. Maybe could cast grease. That's pretty funny. I'm doing quite well. What brings you here this fine morning? Just a bit of homebrew, or? Let's see. Staff of Stoogery. I don't really like this iteration. Let's see. This ornate wooden staff is topped with a detailed hand sculpture with two fingers extended out as if poised for an eye poke. Legends speak. Legends speak of its creation as a tribute to a jester and prankster of old. Oh, two jesters and pranksters of old. The power has been known to bring both humor and tactical advantage in combat. That's funny as hell. Let me see. I think I can do better. Well, I appreciate you being here. If you don't know, I am talking to people on YouTube and Twitch, so if it looks like I'm talking to myself, that's what's happening. Let's try this. Staff of Stoogery. Studious staff. Let's see. Okay. This ornate staff is topped with a hand sculpture, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, for sure. While holding the staff, you gain a +1 bonus to attack and spell rolls. That's pretty powerful. I might take that out. As an action, you can attempt to poke. As a bonus action, you mean? As a bonus action, you can attempt to poke a creature within 5 feet of you in the eyes using the staff. The creature must succeed a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Let's make that 13. That's a bit powerful. DC 15. We'll take this part out. DC 13 dexterity saving throw or be blinded until the end of your next turn. Once used, this ability can't be used again until the next dawn. I might change it from next dawn to something else. Maybe charges. Anyways, let's see. You can cast the following spells using your spell save DC. What if you don't have a spell save DC? Oh, I guess requires attunement by a spellcaster. Okay, that makes sense. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Good stuff. 1 charge? Oh, it cost 1 charge. Okay, that makes sense. Blindness Deafless. Blindness only. That's silly. Why is that? Why do we have blindness deafness? Let's get rid of that. Grease is 1 charge. Enlarge Reduce. Enlarge only. Appears comically bloated. Now let's get rid of that. Dancing Light. Light appears as tiny jester juggling. I'm okay with that. The staff regains 1d6 plus 4 extended charges at dawn. Holy crap. Let's take away the plus 4. Let's make it 1. And it gains 2d6 at dawn. Oh, it's less guaranteed, but you're at least getting 3 charges every day, right? But you might max out the charges one time. You never know. Hello? It just changed. Oh, because I pressed tilde. I was muting. That's funny. Yeah, for sure. I just think you could flavor it that way if that's, I mean... Plus, reduce is hella funny too. Why would you make it only enlarge? That's what Duergar get, and like... I don't want to take away from them. The Staff of Stoogery is sentient. It has an intelligence of 12, a wisdom of 10, a charisma of 16, and it has hearing and dark vision out to a range of 60 feet. The staff can communicate by transmitting emotions to the creature carrying or wielding it. It has a playful and mischievous nature. Did I already listen to this song? I feel like I already did. Anyways. The staff has a fondness for pranks, jests, and often urging its wielder to use its blinding power or spells in humorous situations. It becomes... Oh, it becomes sullen if it's not used for such purposes. That's hilarious. Let's see. I think I have a thing for it. Let's see. Copy, paste, pickle, dancer. Okay. Hold me closer, pickle dancer. Chop it on the highway. Probably not that. Probably not a pickle dancer. Did I? Oh, I totally got rid of my original tab, didn't I? Let's see. I'm waiting on something for that. Let's see. There's something else I wanted to look at. Targeted spells. Path of the Nightmare. The Alchemist. Creature augmentations and mutations. I already have that one. Huh. Ice Cream Elemental. Techly Lee variations. Chronicles of Unfinished Pacts. What is that one? I wondered quietly to myself. Oh, I think that one's perfect, actually. Let me see. No, let's put it on the desktop. There it is. Let me see, because I have a paper that's full of cheat codes. Homebrew. Cheats and tricks. Don't look at that. You're not allowed. These are my cheats and tricks. You're not allowed. Oop. Nope, that's not even it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And then we take this. Well, I have an idea. I know what I'm going to do. Oh, this is so 80s song. I have a plan. Everybody calm down, okay? It's fine. We don't want a turtle, right? Because this isn't a turtle. What it is that. Looks pretty good, right? Pretty excited about it. Might as well put that here as well. We can have like some cover art. And I will take this copy and I will pop it into the description. Look at that. We made a staff of stoogery. Took what, less than 10 minutes? There it is for all the people at home. Wait, why did it not send to YouTube? It says X. Restream channel connection expired. Excuse me? You're a liar. Hello? Stream is healthy. Stream is correct and going. That's what? Hello? You're a liar. Lies! Yeah, it still says it wasn't sent. That's weird. Alright, let me fix this real quick. It says connected. It says that it is in fact connected. Alright, you know what? We're not going to worry about that. I believe we were going to make a knife next, right? How to lose your soul in 10 minutes. Oh, rapier. You are correct. What's the vibe? What's the theme of the rapier? What are we talking about? See if everything is turned on. Wild magic based rapier? Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Ooh, I like this song. Wild Magic Rapier sounds like it's gonna be rare. Should it have? Yeah, I'll give it a +1. When you roll a 20 for an attack, blah 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 blah. Let's see. When you roll a 20 on an attack you make with this weapon, in addition to the critical hit, roll on the Wild Magic Surge table. Let's see. I think we can do this better. Can you hear me furiously typing? Of course, wild magic based. The Diligent Dagger. I thought we weren't making a dagger. We're making a freaking rapier. Let's see. Let's give it cool sounding ability names. Flash, Freeze, Fiery Backlash, Temporal Warp, Arcane Echo, Gravity Flux, Mystical Drain. Okay. Each time a magical effect is triggered by the rapier, the wielder must succeed a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. Become confused for 1 round. Let's try this. Let's always do that. Nope, I want that. Okay. Wild Magic Rapier. And why not, just for the hell of it, let's put a big ass turtle right here. Look at that. What a beautiful turtle. That's actually pretty funny. There should be a chance that the Wild Magic Rapier teleports back to its scabbard. Refuses to be drawn for 1d10 minutes. I think 1d10 minutes might be too much. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. This is good. Let's save it. Bada beat bop bow. Let's see. Is this that song I like? It is, because I like all the songs. I just realized I made this playlist. Copy. Oh, it's too big. 400 by 400 maybe? It's a little short, but okay, that's fine. $375? Yeah, $375 is good. What's it called? What's the name of this thing? It can't just be Wild Magic Rapier. That sounds lame. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Stupid. No, I don't want that. That's silly. That's silly. Not you guys. I was looking through a list of like a name generator. Showstopper. The Periwinkle Piercer. I do kind of like the Periwinkle Piercer. I have it as Chaos Blade, but I think the Periwinkle Piercer is better. Showstopper. That's not how you spell periwinkle. Can't believe you've done this, boss. The Periwinkle Piercer. I don't know why. I don't even think it's periwinkle. Isn't that a blue color? Isn't periwinkle blue? The Periwinkle Piercer. Alright. Upon striking a target, there's a 10% chance, roll a d10, on a 1 the effect triggers, that a random magical effect occurs. Roll a d6 to consult the table below. What? That's a lot of rolling, man. Can we just say anytime there's a natural 1, one of these things triggered? It's a lot of rolls. You roll a d10 when you attack, and then if you roll a 1... That's okay, I was just messing with you. I only make fun because I'm so bad at spelling. Like, that's why I have this thing off the screen to check all of my spelling and grammar. Why do you think I'm copying and pasting? Because, like, I'm not going to type all this crap out. That's for sure, because I'll get it wrong. 10% chance would be 1 or a 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It just seems like such a weird thing. Let's see. Let's just... Upon striking a target... No, let's say... On a roll of 1 or 2. You know, I could just as easily say on a 1 or a 20. Right? Same percentages, but different numbers. On a 1 or a 20. Roll a d6. Consult the table below. 1 or a 20 is better. That's what I think. Because it's more chaotic. Flash freeze. A sudden burst of cold envelops the target. They must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or be frozen. Let it go. And restrained until the end of their next turn. Is 15 correct? I feel like there's a lot of 15s, and that's very powerful. Let's do 13. Because I like 13. Fiery Backlash. The blade ignites, dealing an additional 1d6 fire damage to the target. 1d4 fire damage to the wielder. That's interesting. A double-edged sword, some might say. Temporal warp. Time around the wielder slows momentarily. Simultaneously, the wielder can immediately take another action. Interesting. I like that, not gonna lie. The next spell cast by or against the wielder within the next minute is automatically reflected back at its caster. Ha! Ha! The next spell, not all spells, so that's interesting. Gravity Flux. Both the wielder and the target float 10 feet into the air and remain there until the end of the wielder's next turn. That's interesting. Mystical Drain. The wielder temporarily loses the ability to speak and cast spells until the end of their next turn, but gains temporary hit points equal to half their maximum hit points. What? To speak or cast spells. Interesting. Each time a magical effect is triggered by the rapier, the wielder must succeed a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw or become confused. Nope. I don't like that at all. Let's get rid of it. Oh, get rid of it. Roll on the wild magic table. Chaotic magic. Get rid of it. Okay. Each time a magical effect is triggered by the rapier, roll on the wild magic table. I think that's a pretty good one. Yeah, because it kind of took the wild magic out of it, right? Requires attunement by a non-sorcerer. That's funny. Crafted from an unknown alloy found at the center of a wild magic vortex. The weapon holds unpredictable magical energy. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, the Chronicle of the Unfinished Pacts. So these are meant to be... They're meant to be boons you can go and get for fulfilling devil contracts. So like you find a contract that's been unfulfilled and then go and fulfill it. Right? So like someone's soul was banished to the nether plane, but a devil owns that soul. So they're never going to get it. You know, they're not going to go to the nether plane to get that soul. But like maybe there's a magic ritual to be able to do whatever, you know? I like the idea of it. You have all these side quests associated with going and doing stuff. All right, what next? What are we making? What are we reviewing? Santa, the Eldritch Patron. Dreamweaver. Quantum Weaver. I did make a soul coin system. Soul coin. Exotic materials from other realms. At the rogue that we homebrewed. Did I actually make that on a sheet? I'm sure I did, right? Son of the beach. Surely. Mummified pixie. Here's the devil contract I made. It's supposed to be really difficult. Indemnification. Force majeure. Oh my god, there's so many pages to this. Why did I put so many pages on this? Anyways. Soul coin system. In the bleak economy of the Nine Hells, where traditional gold and gemstone lose their luster, Soul coins infused with the essence of mortals reign supreme. Crafted primarily from infernal iron, these coins carry more than just economical value. They are powerful incarnate. Oh, power incarnate. I was close. Powerful incarnate. Silly. Divine Hacker. The God's Bane. The Blinker. What was the name of the subclass we made? God, I make too much stuff. Wild Strike. Doesn't look like it. Well, forget me, I guess. Let me just go pull up the stuff for it. Yeah, I was gonna say I probably have it. Let's see. Okay, connection was interrupted. Get out of here then. See if I give a care. Oh, did I not save this blade? Jeez. Rogue Archetype, the Magic Infiltrator. Is that what I named this? Chaos Stalker. That makes sense. Let's see, do I have that one? Chaos Stalker, right there. Sure did. I even put a picture on it. Let's see. The path of the Chaos Stalker makes it feel like a barbarian. I should probably change the wording on that. Alright. Uncontrollable wild magic courses through you. When you make a melee attack, if you roll a 7 or below on a d20, a wild magic surge is triggered. This occurs whether or not the attack hits after modifiers are applied. This is worded a little wonkily. Roll on the Wild Magic Surge table immediately after the attack is resolved, and any damage, including sneak attack, if applicable, is applied. If the surge would be triggered outside of your turn, for example as an opportunity attack, it instead triggers at the start of your next turn. Wow, that's weird. Doesn't feel correct that it triggers later. Your evasion twists the very fabric of reality. When you use your evasion feature and fail, taking half damage, a wild magic surge is triggered. Okay. Let's go down to level 9. Starting at level 9, you can manipulate the forces of chance and chaos to gain advantage on one attack, roll, ability check, or saving throw. Once you do so, you must finish a long rest before you can do this feature again. This feels like Tides of Chaos. Am I wrong? Don't sorcerers get that at a much lower level, though? Your innate connection to the chaotic forces of magic further empowers your evasive abilities. The rules for your evasion feature are changed. What? Whether you are subject to the effect that allows you to make a saving throw or take half damage, you instead take no damage. if you succeed on the saving throw and only take half damage if you fail, this applies to all... What? What? I'm so confused. I need to reword this. You gain a modicum of control. This is Chaos Strike feature. What is it? This is Controlled Chaos. 13th level. You gain a modicum of chaos of control over the surge of... Excuse my words today. Whenever you roll in the Wild Magic Surge table, you can roll twice and use either number. However, if both numbers correspond to negative effects, you must choose one of them. Your mastery over Wild Magic reaches a peak. You can now choose to trigger Wild Magic Surge immediately after using Strike of Chaos without the need for a melee attack. When you roll the Wild Magic Surge table, you roll thrice and choose one or two of the effects to trigger. However, the DM has final say on whether the two effects can logically coexist. Everything bursts into flame, and it snows. It snows flame. I don't like this one. I think I need to rework it from the ground up. I'm not gonna lie. Isn't that the way it goes? I'll do that. I'll rework it. Quantum Weaver. Ranger archetype. Vampire Stalker. Interesting. I swear this is like the third time I've heard this song. Maybe they all just are melding together. Whatever, skip. Alright, what about the Morningstar Compendium of Forbidden Alchemy? Opus Magus. An advanced guide to alchemy. This is like the street version, and this is the professional version. I do kind of like that. There are so many magic items that I made that I need to go back and redo. Because they are just really overpowered or just straight up bad. Oh, this has Alchemist Fire on it. Oh yeah, these ones are totally drugs. And these ones are like real potions. It even has Dirty Alchemist Fire. I imagine it's more dangerous, right? Yeah, see, this one just takes oil, sulfur. And this one takes fire peas, flask of oil. Interesting stuff. Let's see. Ogre Opium. Very rare. Ogre Opium is a dense green paste with a bitter, unpleasant taste. Yeah, that makes sense. Ogre opium is made by refining a rare lichen that grows on the back of mountain ogres, then combining it with the essence of various toxic swamp herbs. Oh, I love that. That's so good. Created by the hands of a desperate ogre shaman, the drug was intended as a potent painkiller and strength enhancer for warriors. Consumption grants temporary... Oh, wow. Just got so quiet. Grants a temporary increase to the user's strength, but also makes them more susceptible to damage. Overuse can lead to dependency, aggressive behaviors, and significant health issues. Due to its harmful effect and potential for abuse, ogre opium is illegal in most jurisdictions. That makes sense. Yeti's Yolk. Gross. I guess I could go and play some video games. Since nobody's giving me more items to make, I blame you for not giving me more items to make. Let's switch over to this. What should we play? You want to play a scary game? Or we're going to play something silly? Hello? What do you mean out of date? Retry sync. Your game seems to be out of date and is unable to sync. Well, damn it. You better tub then. Who is rolling 50D50 in chat? That's funny. Anyways, the Discord chat, not any chat you guys have to worry about. Let's see. I gotta change the information here. Change the information here. Warning, this is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. The Book of Forgotten Lore. You're too late. We're moving forward. Also, I think I made that. I think I've made that already. Also, wouldn't that just be like a fiction book? If it's lore that's forgotten, then like, who knows if it's made up or not? The Map of Lost Souls. I do like that. That's true. Although most of the things that are for brawlers like that are just things that everyone assumes are for monks. Because, yeah. You're not wrong. The headband of headbutting? I too kind of like that. Alright, well, I was opening Boulder's Gate, but it seems to have crashed. Maybe I was doing too much stuff at once. Boulder's Gate has not been happy with me the past few days. We've given you so many ideas! Fine, are we going back to homebrew then? Bet. Let's do it. Change category. D&D. Speed brew. Speen brew. Stupid. Speen. Just chatting. Edit. Dungeons and Dargon. Oh, this one didn't even change when I changed it, so whatever. Nailed it. Oh, this is very... let's see if I can get this to work correctly. No, not that. I want this. Is that correct? It doesn't seem to be centered correctly, but close. But close. Oh, also I don't have chat on screen, do I? Son of a bitch. How do I do that? You know what? I'll figure this out later. Get rid of that. We don't need no cam, right? Or maybe I should just put the cam in the corner and just have it there for no reason. The Book of Forgotten Lore. Forgotten. It's funny. Forgotten. Forgotten. Sometimes I say things because words are fun. Hello? Hashtag Book of Forgotten Lore? Thank you, coding. Can it be forgotten if it's written down? That is an excellent point. Can it be forgotten if it's written down? Yes. I'm going to say yes. Oh, it's a turtle. Look at that. Turtle is my default placeholder. That's why I think it's funny to put it there. Copy link. Weird Al Linkovich Chumulski. There we go. But let's make it 400. Oh, not 6,400. No. Hello? Calm down. Calm down, ampersand. 400 by 400. Also, we can paste it to the cover here. All right, let's see how it works. It is my mushroom turtle. That's the whole idea. It's my answer to Circle of Spores because I don't like the Circle of Spores druid. I think it's not good. I mean, I don't know about mechanically. It's probably great mechanically, but I want it to be more mushroom flavored. Spores are the smallest part of mushrooms. Literally. See what I did there? Honestly, probably the hyphae, though, is smaller than the spores, so who knows. Remake the Rod of 7 parts and make a campaign or quest out of it. That is true. I do like the idea of making a epic quest item that stretches the whole campaign arc, you know? Let's see. Speaking of that, this ancient tome is bound in shadowy leather. Let's see. Can I do this? Will it work if I do that? This ancient tome is bound in shadowy leather and adorned with runes that shift and change as you look at them. Its pages seem endless, containing knowledge of the ages. Properties of the book! Let's see. This book has 3 charges and regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. Well attuned to this book, you can use your action to expend a charge to gain advantage on an Arcana, History, or Nature check. Also religion. For the next hour, you use your action. You can use your action to expend a charge to summon a spectral entity from the book to answer one question you pose. The entity will answer to the best of its knowledge. I'm probably maxing out my microphone doing that. A scary face appeared near the book. Ah! I know. It's like Ask Jeeves. I do low-key love the idea of you open this ancient book and it's like, hey gang, how's it going? Here to answer some questions for you. Being helpful? Hey, do you have a question for me? My dog just licked me on the foot. It was so fucking weird. What are you doing? What's up? What do you need? I don't like it when you lick me on the foot. For free? No. Get out of here. That requires Quentin Tarantino level of money. Okay? Okay. I see you. You're a good girl. Good girl. Good girls! Good to the face! Okay, we're good. Let me see. You can summon a No, I already did that one. This book contains a number of spells from any class's spell list. You can cast one of these spells without using a spell slot or material components. Once you cast a spell from this book, you can't cast it again until the next dawn. Dawn? We have a sister? Every month during the new moon, you can spend 8 hours reading the book to uncover a forgotten truth. This could be a hidden location of a map. A hidden location on a map. A piece of forgotten history, or a long-lost technique or recipe. The book craves knowledge and must consume it to maintain its power. Every week you must feed the book a piece of written knowledge, a scroll, a page from another book, etc. If you don't, the book will start consuming your memories, resulting in a loss of 1d4 intelligence until you feed the book. The Book of Forgotten Lore can't be destroyed by normal means. Legends say it can only be destroyed by returning all of the knowledge it contains to the world. A task that can take lifetimes. Yeah, that follows. That makes sense. Let me get rid of this. Gross, there's some ugly guy on my stream. I really like this. I like how it turned out, and I think having to distribute the knowledge to the world in order to destroy it is perfect. Because, like, why would you destroy the book? Because it has information in it that's bad for the world? Like, you have to give out that information in order to destroy it. Okay, my dog with my foot again. That means it's time to go outside. I will be right back. Okay. It's like Gale. Yeah. Well, it doesn't say it has to be magical secrets, right? Let me see. Consume it. Oh, let me open up the thing. Right? Each month during the new moon. Nope. The book craves knowledge and must consume it to maintain its power. A piece of written knowledge. So you can just be like, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are bad. And like, write it down, put it into the book. Objective fact. No, can't lie to it. Got to give it good information. That's why I said peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are bad. A fact, you know? It's not even a sandwich, okay? We can argue this for days. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, not a sandwich. You, sir, are wrong. Listen, if you put a single teaspoon of syrup onto that sandwich, it feels like a sandwich now. But also, no, that is a dessert item. Gross. It's bad. It's a bad sandwich. Listen, I don't like sweets. I mean, I enjoy sweets, but like, I have a whole hang up about it because I'm mad at sugar, okay? Sugar is the only drug you don't get a choice whether you're addicted to it or not, because it is shunt upon you as a child, whether you like it or not. Now, I'm not a big like anti-sugar advocate, but like, for sure we should be informed about it, right? I say that I have a bunch of chocolate and stuff in my kitchen. We love sugar around these parts. Yeah, and I wish we treated it with respect and kindness to the point where it didn't destroy our bodies. You know how many people in my family are diabetic? Wild stuff. I got two brothers that are very athletic, but their diets are poor to the point where they have diabetes. Doesn't have to be overly sweet. Yeah, but have you ever seen a savory peanut butter and jelly sandwich? You know? Now, if you put bacon on that bastard, suddenly you got a magical thing. You know? Bacon, peanut butter, banana sandwich. Hey, that's a historical monument, you know? I just don't like peanut butter and jelly. Even as a child, I did not like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I was like, why did you give me this? What is this? I don't want this. It's gross. You see, you've put peanut butter and jelly onto the sandwich, and therefore I don't want it. I'd literally rather have a peanut butter sandwich. Maybe I don't like jelly. Maybe that's what it is. Or just what we like to call jelly, you know? Well, sway me. What is good about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? There's very little nutritional value. It's very high on the scale for lights my brain up with pleasure, you know? Whoa, crunchy peanut butter is my favorite. It's far superior than smooth. Smooth peanut butter is worse. I'll die on this hill. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Didn't expect that, did you? Not all of it. Yeah, peanut butter is really good. I really like peanut butter. Yeah, I get that. But I will eat a spoonful of peanut butter with like a glass, well, not milk, but like a glass of beverage. I don't drink milk anymore. You're both wrong, and I see no point in continuing any discussion around peanut butter and or jelly. You know, it's weird how two of us seem to be incorrect, but your opinions are, you see how the biases are, you know? If the majority has an opinion and yours is contrary, is yours the right one? That follows, yeah. Peanut butter and chocolate is one of the best combinations, so you know. Me literally saying I don't like sweets a couple minutes ago. There was some interview with Brennan Lee Mulligan and Lou Wilson. He was talking about how, oh, I'm a peanut butter purist. This and that, peanuts and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, didn't I see you eating a Reese's peanut butter cup earlier today? And he's like, the fuck, man? You just gonna call me out like that on TV? Or you just gonna put it out there like that? You can't just like... He's like, oh shit, my bad. Uncrustables? I don't think that's good for you. Am I the asshole? I don't think an Uncrustable is sufficient nutrients to last you for the day. So now we can feed it lies. I love that I pulled out a fact and that was the first thing that came to my head. Frosted sugar cookies? Like the worst version of cookies? Is that what you're talking about? Like the Walmart brand frosted sugar cookies? Because I don't believe you. I don't think they're good. Of course, I don't think Uncrustables are very good either, but that's just me. I'm sure there are at least dozens of children that disagree with me. Dozens! You know? I don't agree with that, boss. I do agree that Subway chocolate chip cookies are pretty fucking good. But I have personally made chocolate chip cookies. So like they are really, really good when you do that. When you make them yourself. Okay. You're back to being super wrong. I thought we turned a corner with our love of crunchy peanut butter. Frosted sugar cookies are garbage. That's where they go. They go in the garbage. I know they're garbage because my mother often brings them over to me like, hey, I bought these on discount and I have too many. If my mom won't eat them, they're garbage. She will eat anything sweet at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I know. Oh, I believe it. I'm telling you, any homemade chocolate chip cookie is going to be better than any store-bought you'll ever get. And we make edibles, so our cookies are fucking good. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something real quick. Our cookies are fucking good. They're so good. We've been experimenting with 5 spice powder. Have you tried this before? We've just been putting it in the icing. But it's, what is it? Ginger and a bunch of other stuff together. It's a spice I would never get, ever. And I smell it and I'm like, I don't want this in my food. And then I try it and I'm like, this is what's been missing from all of my Asian cuisine. Every single thing that I make, this is what's missing. Did you know rolling your tongue is genetic? How'd you like that? Was that a fun thing we all just did? So, my hot take is that Oreos are terrible cookies, but top tier when crushed and added to other treats. No, I agree completely. They're pretty good dipping cookies, but you're making the point right there, Zeke. They're better when they're added to something, right? You have to have the milk, otherwise the Oreo is kind of just meh. But Boss has a really good point. When you crush them up and make like dirt cake, oh, there's nothing better than a good dirt cake, right? Gummy worms and crushed up in Oreos. And I remember asking my mother for the recipe to that when I was too young to understand what recipes were. How do you make that? I would like to know. She's like, you take sugar and cream cheese and more sugar and you mix it together. And I was like, let's make an ice cream version. And she's like, that's dumb. I was like, whatever, I'm going to live my dream someday. And I did. Years later, I did. Years and years. I made an ice cream version. and it was dumb. You know why it was dumb? Gummy worms are rockin' hard when they get cold like that. So it was not enjoyable. My mom was right. I gotta set up a hotkey for my cam. It's too fun to do that. Filter, hide in mixer, transform, remove, set color, group select, add face. Now see, I think I disagree, because I will sit there and eat a whole fucking thing of graham crackers just by themselves, because I love graham crackers. They're not too sweet. They're pretty good, you know, but also they're a pretty good crust. Although, if you crush up walnuts and put in like some graham cracker flavoring, it's very similar. They're not a cookie. They're crackers for sure. Yeah. I don't think graham crackers are cookies. It's literally in the name. Now, Teddy Grahams, I'd say that's a cookie, right? Tiny little Teddy Graham cookie. Because it fits all the qualifications. How did we get here? How did we get to where we're discussing cookies now? Alright, headband of headbutting. We're supposed to be doing speed brew, right? But I don't have enough suggestions, so we're just kind of doing whatever. Is this the song from Final Fantasy? It feels like the song from Final Fantasy when they go into the city, like they're about to board the train. Might be time for a new playlist. We hit the bottom of the barrel with this one. Let's go with Chill Stream. That's very chill music, and I like that. Yeah. How's it going, Bio? How long ago was that? Oh my god. YouTube is not connected anymore. Son of a biscuit-eating bullpup. Okay, how long ago did Bio say hi? Aminia Bio? Only like 30 minutes ago. That's fine. This is fine. Put user in timeout. No. Put user in timeout. Show me the timestamps. Who? Okay. That's fun and exciting. Where's my restream? Let's do that. Because why would YouTube not be connected anymore? Well, put him back up because I lost him in chat. Destination issues. Streaming. Check your encoder setting, keyframe, interval 4.166, recommended 2. Huh? What do you mean? Check that you're streaming on the right social platform. What is this? Yeah, for sure. Give me just a second. I'm trying to make this work. Yes. What is